There we are.
What happened?
I just unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Fucking IT club. The IT crowd. Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Well.
Lady Grey, always the first up to the plate. Oh, my legs.
If we were streaming, I'll do my lighting tricks.
Yeah. It's just, I've already done all the hard work.
Okay,
All the important stuff. I bet Alien shows up and he's going to be like, you're insane. The Ace of Spades 09. G'day, Ace of Spades. How you doing, man? All right. All right, so now I can see it on my eyes are fucking gone. All right. The Hollywood. Okay. So what were the two options now that I've got fresh eyes?
Oh, okay. Now we were trying to do a reverse just to get the black and...
No, wait. Before we do that, what were you just doing? You
so
made
that's
it...
what we had.
Okay, and then you made it a bit brighter, right? Did you make it...
I'm just increasing the gamma to make it a bit more contrasty, which mainly brings out the
I
shadow.
I like that. I think that's going to look better on thumbnails and on a t-shirt. I think it's better. And I like the fact that it's kind of grainy on the edges because it looks more like an old Hollywood film.
Yeah, black and white.
Yeah.
Grain.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, can you go back and forth for me a couple times?
On that effect?
Yeah, just go off and on. Okay, one more time. Go back on. And then off and on.
It's happening on all of it, but it's pretty subtle on the others. It's mainly just working on the Hollywood sign.
Can you go back and forth one more time? It's going to look on my other monitor. Okay.
Yep. So off.
Yep.
On.
Off and on again. Okay.
Or I can split the difference if you want.
No. If you're going to do it, you may as well do it. MJ, what's up? Yeah. Okay, let's leave it off for now, and then go and do the white inversion. Yeah, the white. Yeah, the one with it off is more subtle. Okay, so let's figure out how to do it on a white background now.
I've never actually had to do that on a black and white image, so let me see if I can do that. Oh, there we go. I knew there was something there.
Okay.
Invert.
Okay, so now when we do that, that's all well. Okay, so now we're going to need to chip away at this because that's going to be me. Let's go back to the black and white one because we can't just invert it across the way. So are we able to? Okay,
I can invert different individual elements.
No. Let's do this. Okay, hold on one second before I. Someone fucking just hit me up on the Discord. Okay. Can we save that and export it, and then save the lower light one and export it, and then just have it to be like, cool, that's a version? Can we export those, and then what we'll do is we'll go back to.
Well, I can save it as I can duplicate this, make it a new thing.
Yeah, do that. Let's duplicate it because I get paranoid about losing shit. And then we'll go to the one on the white backdrop.
Okay, one sec.
Could you hear that?
Yeah.
It's him yelling at his mom.
So if we save this as white on black,
Mm-hmm. What was I going to do? I like that already. Just that little bit makes it. Yeah, just that little bit makes it. I can see that on a t-shirt. I can see that on a shirt. It looks nice.
Right, now I'm going to save this as black on white and we can mess with it. Where's my crop tool gone? Why isn't it there? Anyway, yeah. So if we invert, we get that, or I can just apply the invert.
MJ, what do you? MJ, you do Photoshop, right? What do you think we should do? Go ahead and tell me what to do. So if you invert it, go ahead and invert it.
If I'm inverting just the Hollywood, like so.
Okay.
So the rebellion is still as it was. The Hollywood's been inverted.
So how do we? We need to put it on a white background so it looks like it would be on a white shirt.
Yeah.
So once we do that, see this is the weird thing, right? The Hollywood sign needs to stay white because it's a classic thing. The Hollywood sign is white. So how do we make it work on a white shirt? Yeah, like that. And then the rebellion's got to make sense. How do we do that?
Then we take the invert, just put that on rebellion instead. Just on rebellion, on the word rebellion.
Okay.
And then I can, where's the down there? How do we do this? I'll just drop another one on. So that goes there. So we've got the rebellion inverted with the effects on them still. But we kind of lost the effects really by doing that.
Now we've lost the effects because we're on a white background. So now we have to make a version that works so that the logo still looks like the logo and it looks good, but it works on a white T-shirt. So like, and I got no idea how to do that. Dead Man Lucky, do you? So many ideas, but it's hard to explain over text. I'm sure it is. Dead Man Lucky, do you run Photoshop and know what you're talking about? If you do, go ahead and let us know what you think. Otherwise, get out of the way! Because this is driving me insane. MJ, if I send you the vectors, you want to fuck with it? Do some options. Just don't get butthurt if I reject every single one of them, because I've already rejected everyone else's.
Oh, thanks for that.
This is the closest we've gotten so far with this particular idea.
Now, with that inverting, it just sort of screws up the texture thing. I think we need to do it within the texturing.
Yeah, so we've got to retexturize this for a white background. Can we still make it look like that bevel pop sort of? Yeah, like the now looks like it's got a nice pop to it, but it's clearly just we got to bring the color into it. Yes, I've been doing Photoshop when it came out in '94. It's really color association. All right. Well, maybe I'll just throw all the vectors up in the Discord and everyone could fucking have at it. And I'll wake up to a finished logo.
Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Because it's black on white, so it's not going to do a lot.
How do I feel about a neon inline? Not very comfortable. Not very comfortable about the concept of neon. A neon inline. This is for t-shirts, mugs, and the PNG that's going to go on the stream. So it's got to be nice and simple, but it's got to be perfect. And it won't be. I'm just going to have to live with it until I figure out the next thing that I want that I don't want. You might have to transfer it over to Illustrator to get that black bevel. You might be right.
Yeah, I'm not an Illustrator person.
I'm not an Illustrator. I'm not a fucking.
But we
anything.
could do the beveling in here. I mean,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This is why it's so much fun to do it on stream. You get suggestions from people, not really knowing how much they know about what they're talking about, and I'm sure that and everyone knows more than I do. I like the black one. I think I'm happy with the black one for the time being. Like, I'd be happy to put that on a shirt, and everything's fucking black right now anyway for the moment.
Yeah, so the text on black is fine. Yeah, would you put this on a white shirt or a yellow shirt?
You wouldn't put on a yellow shirt. It's all black and white. I just need an option for a white shirt so that like the Hollywood at the moment is looking better, so it's starting to work. We need an option for a white shirt for any of the women who want to get a white t-shirt. There are some people that have asked for it because everything's black right now.
Well, you don't want to do a coloured version?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Just want to keep it nice and simple, and then we'll upgrade. We'll upgrade when we get to the point where we can upgrade. Oh, I hope Alien doesn't see this. He's going to think I'm absolutely insane. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Yep, that looks good.
I just stopped fart-assing around with everything else and just changed it to an outer bevel.
Great. That looks better already. That pops much nicer on a white backdrop because it's white. So can we add that to the Rebellion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that already looks nice and comic booky and cool. Now we need to just get the Hollywood to have the same sort of pop that the previous one did. I don't know how to go about doing that.
That's why I'm driving.
Keep it black, white, or grey. Oh, okay, Lady Grey, thanks. Since you said it. I need some fucking...
Now, because we're on white, do you mind if this one's a bit darker in that case?
Nah, go for it. Show me options.
We can do that. We can go a bit more chiseled. Soft. I think
This must be... Make a copy of the Hollywood layer. Oh, this has got to be driving MJ fucking insane. Because she actually knows Photoshop. She's like, I could do it in 5 minutes!
Yeah, I'm not a Photoshop whiz.
No, I'm just trying to get... MJ, I'll send you the PNGs and get your ideas and stuff, but I have a very specific idea of what I want it to look like. And Phil and I just have a back and forth. So no one get all fucking butthurt about anything.
I'm his dad, so yeah.
You what?
I'm not allowed to get shitty with you.
Nah, well... Come on, where the fuck is Stream Beats? Great. Why does it take so long?
I mean, the drop shadows kind of got lost here, so we can maybe do something different with the drop shadow.
I did not hear anything you just said. What? You can try something different with the drop shadow? See, now we've got the same issue with the Hollywood where it's too muted. The bevel technically looks correct, but it's got that, the whole thing is kind of, that already looks better. Yep, okay. Now, blow up the fucking gain a bit.
There. Lost a bit of contrast in this by pushing it that hard, but...
Yeah, go back. Wait, so which one is it now? Is that... Okay.
So that's the original without gain.
Yep.
This is with a little bit of levels.
Oh, on everything. So that's got everything on it. You can't just fucking... You can't just... Okay, so go back to what... Go back before...
I can do it on just
do it on the Hollywood sign. So go back and so that the top and bottom are normal, and just apply the gain to the Hollywood sign.
Done.
Okay, can you add more to the Hollywood sign?
Yes, we can.
Oh my god. Why is that? What's fucking playing? Nah, we're going backwards now. It's not, it needs to pop, and right now it's blending.
Is it doing anything?
MJ, tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Hollywood sign's got to look like it's fucking jumping off the screen a bit. It's got to look nice and bright and shiny. Yeah, mate, just send me the vectors.
I mean, I can just go with a straight contrast, brightness and contrast one then.
See, the problem with the back, the shine or the fucking texturing on the background is that it's grainy. Is there a way to give it that look without it being quite so grainy?
Sorry, yeah, probably. That's the... Well, let me turn that off then for the moment. You liked the grey in the other one.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work on the white. I think the reason it worked on the black background was because it felt like inside us. Okay, now we need the inside. The inside of the letters has got to be brighter. So can we gain up just the lettering and not gain up the back shadow, the shadow at the backdrop, whatever the fuck you call it?
Yeah.
So make the letters brighter. I'll send it to you, MJ. You can fucking go to town. But we need this by the end of the weekend. I have to make a decision on this, and we have to build the merch store by the top of the week.
Right, so you can do that, and then you can.
Okay. That's already got a nice little. Okay, so what if we? What's happening with the beveling? Is anything going on with the beveling at the moment? Is there any bevel left on it?
Yeah, it's very subtle though.
Okay, so is it on right now?
It is on, but it's subtle.
It's but you can't. Okay, so can you crank up the beveling and show me what it's like when you ramp it up?
Because as soon as I do that, when I make it more obvious, then it gets darker.
Okay, stop.
That's what.
Right there, just there. That okay. That is the best it's been so far. That fucking pops pretty nicely. I'm looking on both screens now, so just a little bit, yeah. That's gonna look great on that's gonna look good on a t-shirt.
There's a subtle difference here, but have a look at this without extra brightness.
Okay.
With.
I can't tell the difference. Show me again.
In fact, I'd leave it off because it's making it a bit blocky, actually.
I couldn't even tell, so leave it off.
All right.
Okay, now can you add that back, the whatever the back shadow is, add it to the and the rebellion and see what happens when you do that.
The drop shadow bit?
The drop shadow, is that what it's called when there's a shadow behind it? It's called a drop shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so well, MJ, and let's see, well, Silver, Dead Man Lucky, are you on the, Dead Man Lucky, are you on the Discord? Yeah, by the end of this weekend, like basically the day after tomorrow, or preferably like a couple days. Can you apply that to the End and Rebellion? Yes. All right, so I can throw these up in the general chat, and you guys can just fucking have at it. But now that you've been watching, everyone who's watching the stream, you understand what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. I just want it to be the nicest version of this possible. I don't want colors. I don't want fucking fireworks. I just want it to pop and be really slick and nice as it can be. And it's a fine art getting it to be that way. So this lettering, this type of coloring, this type of fucking vibe, this layout, you know, all that sort of stuff. Love you.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
So that's about that's without the drop shadow.
Yep.
On the width, it's subtle, but it's there.
Go back and forth one more time. Okay, is that on the Rebellion as well?
No, just at the moment.
Can we do the Rebellion as well? Apply the same things to the Rebellion. Let me take some of the black.
11, 1, 113.
When you say taking some of the black off, Dead Man Lucky, when you say take some of the black off the and the Rebellion, what do you mean take the black off? Like make the blacks less black? And the black is heavier on the wood versus the holly. I can't see that. I'm sure you're probably right. She's probably got to find
only because there's more dense characters there. I think the shadow's merging a bit more here than it is here because there's more gaps there.
Yeah, I'm sure she's right. I just can't fucking see it. Okay, so then, that looks okay. So can you switch it off and on again for me?
On the Rebellion.
Yeah, on the and the Rebellion. So take it off the and then take it off the Rebellion and then switch them back on.
That's off.
Okay.
And now on.
I think that just makes them seem muted and darker. It's not really helping. The drop shadow doesn't help.
Because they've already got a decent 3D look.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It actually takes away from the 3D look. So, Dead Man, answer me, man. What are you talking about? Okay, so see what happens if you take a bit of the black out of the and the Rebellion. Take the blacks down a little bit. Pretty much apply the same layer style options from the Hollywood and to the Rebellion.
Okay, so if we... What's that? Not doing anything. No.
Is that doing anything yet?
They don't appear to be doing anything.
Yeah, on the white backdrop, the Rebellion looks a little too kind of grimy.
Well, that just might be... You can just...
Don't worry, Dead Man, I'll send you the vectors. You can go to town. We're just going to get this idea finalized and then...
Let me put it over here so... it works
Go
better
ahead
on
and
your
beat it
stream.
out. Are you looking at my stream?
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's laying out so people can see what we're doing.
Okay, cool.
'Cause I can't see your screen otherwise. So on the... What am I looking at?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so Dead Man Lucky and Linda McCartney.
So if we do that, we just reduce the depth on Rebellion so it's not quite as big and obvious. That's with nothing. That's 2D.
Yeah, right.
That's with not as much as we had, but...
Okay, so this is the bevel and stuff. So what if we bring the bevel back to what it was, right? Take the bevel effect back to what it was. And then just in the coloring of it, the actual coloring, take the black, like just the color of the whole Rebellion, just take it down. Not the color of the bevel, but the actual color of the... Just make it less, the blacks are less black. So it's sort of...
Yes, it's more of a grey.
Yeah, just so it's not as fucking grimy.
So that's what we had.
It's not working.
This is... So we can make it... That's the colour there, that mid-grey.
Okay. Yeah, it's not as legible as it should be. I like the Hollywood though. The Hollywood's looking right. Just that little bit of backdrop on it.
We just do that, just be a bit more subtle with the depth of it, so it's not quite so obvious. We could soften it right up. Like so.
Or reduce the size of the shadow. There's no shadow on it right now. Is there a shadow on it?
No,
No, it's a
shadow.
bevel.
We're creating a shadow with the bevel.
The
basically.
bevel, yeah, it's a bevel, not a shadow. So I'm sure he's like, yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
I get
without anything.
it. Yeah, okay.
That's with our more subtle bevel.
Oh,
it's
I
hard
know.
to read.
Oh, I know what to do. I might have an idea. Oh, I bet this
Yes,
makes it
tell me
look
what to do.
ugly as fuck. Put the bevel back on and boost the gain. I bet this will totally not work. I bet it's a nice idea and I bet it doesn't work at all. Yeah, we're using a
ramp
bevel
up
effect so that it pops up off the screen a bit. I need it to pop. I want it to have that 3D kind of look. And we're just hacking it together right now. So
that's full on.
that's
as
full
far as it will
bevel.
go here.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
and then gain. Can you just up the gain?
That is gained up.
That's gain the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's actually I prefer. So and what's that? What did you just do?
So it went from smooth
Yeah.
bevel to a hard chiseled bevel,
Okay, go back and forth.
or soft.
I can't see the difference.
So that's smooth.
Okay.
That's chiseled.
I love you, Alien. Go with the hard one. I like the hard one. Oh, that's not
Turning my
fucking
face off
legible.
on it.
It's not. I'm getting demoitis now. It's not legible that way. Alien's
doesn't
ripping
do
his
anything.
face off. I have been fucking running that guy into the ground on this fucking logo.
We can always change the light source as well. So where's the light coming from? Which might help make it legible.
Okay, that's not how. That's okay. Backwards, no. No. Okay. Why can't the rebellion just look as good as the the? The is sitting nicely. I like the. It's grimy but legible and good. Oh fuck, Gypsy Dancer's here. Okay, strap in. Fucking opinions coming at your face.
Okay, well, let me just go back to those settings.
Okay. You need the black lines on both E and N because you have it in the first E. Alien's been working on this logo for a week now, and I keep just reverting back to versions of earlier logos. He's done a great job throwing a bunch of different ideas. I just want it to look like this, but look correct. And the problem with Alien, he's like, oh yeah, I got a call from Shim. He wants me to work on some stuff. Yeah, it's great. Like, I was a fan of his music. And then like a week later, he's like, I used to be a fan of his music. He's fucking insane. I can't believe I signed up for this shit.
Well, that's the same. That's the same settings as the.
I'm more inclined to okay, so I'm inclined to keep it with that for the time being. Okay, so then oh fuck, Shim is calling. Run. So then let's see. Lower the opacity. Okay, okay. So MJ's given us directions. Make a copy of the layer. Have one version with effects and one without. Then lower the opacity. I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not gonna do that right now.
We can try. What, lower the opacity on what? Do you want to duplicate?
I think the rebellion is what she's talking about. This is going to be the running gag. We could have made $1 million on merch, but we never decided on the logo. I feel so bad for Alien, dude. I feel like such a fucking prick.
What's happened there?
Dead Man Lucky is making sense. I mean, sorry, she is making sense. MJ's me. All right, MJ, you on the Discord? Okay, hold on. What's your fucking name on the Discord, MJ? Look up. Okay. Oh, so doing Hollywood with that harsh of a drop shadow, the other two won't work without a similar drop shadow, or at least they won't look right. Here's the thing. This is where MJ. All right, hold on. This is gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So doing the Hollywood with that harsh of a drop shadow, the other two won't work without a similar shadow. No, but here's the thing. This is why I totally agree with you, but I totally don't agree with you. I want it to look like they don't match completely. I want them to be contrasting. I want it to look like it's been hacked together like a ransom note. That's the type of vibe that I'm going for. It's just about making them blend just well enough. So let's see. Shim, you should totally get a hold of Paul December Shark Week. Okay, fucking crazy shiny. Why don't you put that one back in the closet? Get the rational personality out for a minute. All right, with the way it is right now and the rebellion look out the front when it should be the Hollywood. You want the Hollywood out the front. You want the Hollywood layer on top.
It is on front.
It is on the top. It is on top. It is on top. Okay, this is. I knew this was going to be a fucking nightmare as soon as I went live. I was like, everyone's going to throw their opinions in.
Why did you choose to stream this, for God's sake?
Because it's something else other than music, and it gives people a chance to be involved. That's what the Hollywood Rebellion is. It's the creative process. Where the fuck is MJ? I don't have. Okay, hold on. I need to eat lunch. Still haven't had breakfast. Why can't I do this? I'm trying to find. Where the fuck is MJ? I don't know how to fucking find you on the. How do I find her on the Discord? I don't know. Alien, I told you not to come to the stream. Because you're going to fucking want to kill yourself. Maybe it's just the screen itself will look better on a shirt as is. Maybe. Yo, MJ, shoot me a DM private message. And then we can start a chat. I'm going to take a piss break real quick. I'll be back in one. Yeah, shut up. I know, I take a lot of pisses because I drink a lot of Pepsi. The and the rebellion. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put her on. She won't be able to hear you. Well, she won't be able to hear you through the chat.
I can see the chat. I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah, the Hollywood Rebellion is my name on Discord. Go ahead and try. Okay, MJ. Go ahead and tell Phil specifically what you think he should be doing to the rebellion to make it work while I just come back and, yeah. Shoot me a private message. MJ, shoot me a private message and then chat to Phil in the chat and tell him what you think he should do. I'll be back in 1 minute.
You're better off that. So you guys can hear me, I presume. We're better off that way. I can't draw stick figures correctly. Okay. Just go join them. Just pretend you can't see the screen right. He knows what he wants in his head, but he doesn't know how to articulate it and get it out there. Explain it to someone to try and do, basically. No, actually, I quite like the and the Hollywood, but the Rebellion is not quite fitting in, even though it has the same settings. So you could just do that. Well, and I had the drop shadow on that, so we just add a little bit of drop shadow. The and the Hollywood is good. Yeah, so it's just the Rebellion side that we're trying to. The trouble is when you try to mess with it a bit too much and give it a bit more 3D, it becomes a little bit harder to read. But then, you know, as long as the person wearing the shirt understands what it is, what the gag is, what the thing is, does it matter that other people can't quite read it? See if we change, what am I looking at? Hang on. I can't draw, but I can mess with stuff like this. I can't do any of it, leave it to the professionals. Well, I'm not normally, I can handle Photoshop, but I'm not an artist. I can do composite work, and I don't do a lot of Photoshop. That font is horrible for 3D, which the Hollywood font, well, you know, that's the sign. Well, I don't use the Discord that much of a message. Oh, you mean these ones, because there's already a lot of complex stuff going in them. The glitchiness, you know, the grunginess of them. So trying to 3D that and, yeah, you're right. It needs to be legible in case someone wants to Google it. So if you, like we had, on the black on white version, we had more noise on the drop shadow. There you go, that works, that looks great, doesn't it?
Okay.
But don't do anything like black on white.
Okay. What did I miss? Alright, so hold on. Where's my
Nothing
fucking...
much.
Nothing much. MJ, did you shoot me a DM? Do we need to be friends? Do we have to be friends? To private date and DM? You're on the fucking Hollywood Rebellion server. And if I go to general chat, so if you're online, MJ, okay?
So none that's really doing much of any use. It's the L's and the O's that is the main trouble in making it legible. Yeah, because that's where the most grunge is.
Okay, I think I'm calling her. Remember the movie
Take all
Cold?
that.
Cool World. I would look at the styling
Take
of the
them out.
concept. Okay.
So that's the original 2D version.
Okay, what did you change?
I just turned off the effects on Rebellion.
Can you turn on the effect again? God damn it, this is fucking driving me nuts. It doesn't, I don't like either of them yet. Okay, hold on.
So,
MJ, where'd you go? I saw you added yourself to the call and then you fucked off. What are you doing? She answered. Right here in the end. Cool. It's the EBE. Alright, so in order to do that... Yeah, I know, but we don't have... This is a symbol. This is a single file. It's not the actual text, so we wouldn't be able to... So you need Illustrator. You'd have to do that shit in Illustrator. So here's what we'll do.
yeah. It's just a graphic at this point.
Oh, okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Can we save that and then go back to the black background one? Because this one, it's not perfect, but it's something. I gave you the AI file. Yeah, see, the and the Hollywood in that one I like, and the Rebellion still isn't quite working. This is gonna drive me insane. I think it's because the has a border on it.
It's because it's not as grungy, so the letters stand out a bit more.
Yeah, so we need to make it less.
Do the 3D on the grunge.
We need to
and the
fuck
Ls
with
and
it.
the O.
Yeah, we need to actually go in and manipulate the layers.
Well, what we can do, I mean, it's a bit of a
Hello?
process.
Is this working?
Yeah, I got you, MJ. How you doing?
Yeah, not
But
too
what we
bad.
can do is literally paint out.
I'm
the
good.
grunge
Hold on,
there.
Phil's talking over you. Just one second. That's what I'm thinking. But in order to paint out and stuff, MJ, just talk to me for a second. What were you thinking needs to be done?
So if you do duplicate all the layers you have at the moment,
Yeah, if you duplicate all the layers.
yep. So once you do that, the copied layers, make sure that none of them have effects.
Make sure that no. Okay.
Another hand, what, sorry?
So say it one more time.
So
By the way, this is what Alien's been dealing with for a week. Okay.
so one sec. Try right-clicking.
Right-clicking.
Clearance.
What?
So back to this one, yeah.
This is going to be painfully entertaining for everyone else and a fucking agony for you, MJ. So what's he? What? Tell him what to do. What's he doing?
So just right-click one of the layers.
So go ahead and right-click one of the layers. The layers. Yeah.
Yeah. Duplicate.
Yep. And you want to make a copy.
So duplicate it. Yep.
Yep.
Copy. Cool. He's got the copy.
And do that for the other remaining layers.
Do that for the other remaining layers. I'm going to try to turn you up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's done.
Cool. So once that's done, just turn off all the effects you have copied.
Turn off all the effects. Now that they are duplicated.
Yes.
It's annoying you don't.
So if you look at
from
Hollywood,
here, just
that's what it's
lower
done.
the
It just covers it up.
opacity for
Yeah.
each of the.
All right, so hold on, Phil. Don't talk for 1 second so I can hear MJ. What are you saying, MJ?
So lower the opacity for each of the copies, and we'll just have to fiddle around with each one and see what looks good.
Okay, so if this is the case, what I'm probably going to do then is just save what we've done and send it to you, because I thought you were going to be like, yo, here's 2 or 3 moves on what you've already done. But if you're actually going to start to build it, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, it might be easier that way.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were going to say like, yo, mate, do these 2 moves, and you were going to walk me through it, and then we were going to like suddenly magically everything would work out for the best. And no, it turns out it's
that easy, but Photoshop has a way of doing stuff like 1,000 times over, so it's definitely something to it'd be a lot easier to do if I'm doing it.
Yeah, and this is your profession, right? This is what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, especially now that you've been able to see what we're trying to achieve, and Deadman Lucky Yeah, yeah. There people are nitpicking over the E and the B and the A and the blah blah blah. The I is non-existent. Yeah. So, should I just? Hey Phil, should we save what we've done? Can we save what we've done as like a Photoshop file with all of the stuff in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're saved.
All right, cool. So let's do that. I'm going to post it up on the Discord, and then I got to get to the videos that I'm going to talk to you about off stream, Phil. So we got to log in and do that. Okay. So and what's your schedule, MJ? What's your schedule and Dead Man Lucky? What's your next couple of days looking like? Because I've already dragged Alien through the mud on this for a week, and I got to finish it.
Weekends I don't work, and throughout the week I've got stuff on, but it's pretty quiet.
Okay, so if you can, I'll put it up in the Discord, and then when you get options and stuff, go ahead and just throw them up. Hold on one second. Let me just have a look at this real quick because we cleaned up the Rebellion's Discord server. You're subbed, right?
I think so.
You're subbed to the Twitch. And then Deadman, you're not subbed. Okay.
You've got to be careful as well when it comes to printing. You want to make sure it's like high resolution. So
yeah, we made that mistake. I'll tell her to send it to you in a PM. Got it. So yeah, Alien, we made that mistake one time as well, and then Don and Darlene, because we don't know about this stuff. I'm like you could ask me anything about music, but when it comes to design, I'll be the first to tell you I don't know anything about design. But Don and Darlene used the wrong file size and then had to go back and do it all again. So I'll put this up.
The res on this is...
No, the res on this, the stuff that I sent you is high res because that came directly from Alien, so he was working with the high res stuff.
Yeah.
I've kind of made a new project, so I just need to make sure the res on this is... So it could be better, actually.
Okay, good thing.
You could do it there, but I'll just leave it at 300 DPI with those settings.
I'll put up both. I'll put up what we've just done so that it's like it gives you an idea of the direction that we're going for Deadman and for MJ and anyone else who wants to go and fuck with it. Go ahead and have a blast. And then they'll both be up there. And if you can shoot me whatever you want to shoot me in the private message on the Discord through this that we just opened up because I just gave you a call. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, thanks, MJ. I appreciate that.
No worries, all good. Thanks for the call.
All right, talk to you soon.
Cheers, bye.
Bye. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. It looks kind of cheap, but it could look better, but it's still, that's the vibe. I just want it to look like that, but like more clean and expensive looking and all that sort of stuff. Thanks, Liz Laughing. Thanks for that sub. Thank you for that gifted sub, sweet. Yeah, cheap but expensive. The whole concept is that the Hollywood sign needs to look like classic expensive Hollywood and the Rebellion sitting underneath it like a grimy lurker ready to fucking sleaze it up and take it down. For real. Like, I want that contrast because that's what it symbolizes. That's the metaphorical blah, blah, blah. All right.
So Hollywood sign is nice and sparkly and clean and the Rebellion is grungy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. And I understand why people are like, oh, they don't match. They're not supposed to match. That's the whole point. All right. So I'm going to end stream because I've got more things to fucking do. Who can we raid? Let me just go and fucking shoot this raid over to someone real quick and get on someone's radar. Who have we got here?
Anyone who has no idea who I am, by the way, go check me out on Guffnism.
Oh, fucking... Can someone... Have we got a mod in here that can throw up the hashtag? What's the thing? What's the fucking thing? It's exclamation mark. Nope, that didn't work. There you go. Alien, thank you. So there it is. Boom. There's his Twitch thing. Go and hit that link and go and follow the channel for Guffnism.
This is Amazon Prime Video.
Okay. So we need to browse. Alien, who should we raid? Can you set up a raid for us, Alien?
Stop sharing.
Let's do this real quick. I think the letters are just a little too close. They might need to be fiddled with. Juke. All right, fucking... We'll go. Go and tell fucking human Juke to suck a massive, oversized bag of dicks. Go ahead. Yeah, can we switch... Let's see. Raid. / raid human. Boom. Okay, cool. We're going to raid him. Seriously, for real. Go and tell him that we're doing awesome stuff over there and that everything he does sucks. And that it's not his fault that he's plain and ordinary. It's just what God gave him. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Error. Alien used unraid. Why? Fucking alien. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? Who are we raiding now? Juke is on. Juke is off. Alien used human Juke 81. Oh, I did the... Okay, fuck, I'm so glad you're here, Alien. I mistyped it. I was about to raid some other fucking person who's not even live. Okay, bye. Fucking awesome. Leave, go, leave, go. I don't know why when you push raid it takes like 5 or 6 seconds until it's fucking done. Alright, I gotta make sure I stop my stream. Apparently